Collie Training Journal Day 108, the unedited version of contradas and single weave. Today's practice started out by running stairs. This is going to prove to be really helpful for me as I strengthen my legs and improve my strength and skills in this area. Leg strength and collie skills, drills, practices is really helpful as you are trying to condition your legs and strengthen your body for collie. Also, one of the drills that we did in the most recent training was attack on one person versus many, and also one that was called well, I don't know if it was called this, but everybody against everybody. And I quickly learned that my leg strength and my footwork needs a lot of help. I was out of breath quickly, and I immediately thought, I am going to hit those stairs as soon as I get back. Also, training in the weather helps me to be able to condition myself for any weather, any circumstances, with bad or good weather. And so training in the rain today was actually a lot of fun. By the time I was done, I was actually really hot, even though it was pretty chilly outside and wet. It was quite enjoyable. My feet did get wet before the end of the stair running, but that's okay. That's part of the practice and skill building. After I was finished running the stairs, and when I moved on to my regular collie practice today, I started with a warm-up with the 31-day collie drill challenge posted on the Collie Center YouTube channel. You can find this playlist under the available videos on that page, and I highly recommend it. It's a great little workout. It's great for the arms so far. I'm only on day 2, but I've already decided that this is going to be a really great practice for strengthening my arms. You'll see that as soon as the stair portion of this video is done. The challenge today included the single weave, which is basically strike 1 and strike 2 with both of your sticks. You'll see that one. It's actually a pretty easy drill, and I really was not focusing a ton on my form, which I should have been, but with 2 hands and the single weave, it was a little bit more challenging for me to maintain that, which now that I think about it, I really should have slowed that drill down, but because I felt pressured to get the drill done so that I could move on to my practice and not have a 20 or 30-minute practice video, I did go a little bit faster. So the single weave is something that I will be going back to at another time to really perfect that and make it look better and feel better. The next thing that I practiced today was the basic contradas and the advanced contradas. Again, you're going to see that in the video, the practice video, after me running the stairs. As you can see here, I really started to get tired. I ran the stairs yesterday and I did 10 laps up and down. I believe the video only shows 9, but I did do one after the video was done as well. Today I did 10 and really started feeling it at about 7, my 7th round. Here's something that I've noticed about myself, and maybe I've mentioned this before, maybe I haven't. When I feel exhausted or worn out, when I'm fighting off depression or anxiety, I physically don't have as much strength. After my collie practice, or in this case, when I was done running the stairs, I felt a boost of energy, mental clarity, and overall, I just felt better. This is one of the things that I've really come to learn about my collie practice, is it's a really good mood shift, so that when I am struggling with those feelings, if I have PTSD symptoms, collie helps me to be able to work through those, unlike anything else. Okay, so here's that single weave that I talked about. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and post a link to the 31-day collie drill challenge so that you can go to that and see it yourself. You can do this really with anything, a pencil, a pen. You don't have to have sticks. Again, it's really great for the shoulders and might be just what you're looking for if you're in an office setting or you don't really have a lot of space or you're not sure that you really want to learn collie, but you want to do something physical and you want to strengthen your shoulders. This was a fun way for me to warm up my upper body today in preparation for the contradas. Also, had I done the contradas this morning after running the stairs, my legs would have been adequately warmed up as well, and I think that my contrada practice would have worked a little bit better. Here's what I was focusing on with the contradas though, once you see them. Really paying attention to where I was moving and paying attention to the strikes. Now, I will say this, thinking back and rewatching the video, I always feel like I could do better. I always feel like there's something I'm missing or an area of my practice that I'm being a little bit more lazy on, especially when I'm feeling the pressure to get a video created for my practice, or if I'm short on time or anything like that that's going to be a limitation or pressure. One of the things that is good for me to know about that and to recognize is that if I am in a fight situation and the pressure is on, I should be spot on with my strikes. And unfortunately, my strikes are not always clean. They're not always where they need to be. And this single weave exercise is a really good example of that. And I know that I can do better, and I need to be better about that. So here's the contradas. This is just the basic contrada. And really what I should be doing when I'm stepping with that left foot is I should also be leaning down so that I'm getting out of the way of a strike that might be coming at me. This is not something that I did in this practice, but it's something that I'm recognizing needs to be more accurate and precise. If somebody was swinging at me and I am not down lower the way that I should be, I am going to get hit and be impacted by that. That's kind of a big deal, right? So note to self, I need to be better about these contrada practices. So what you're seeing is that I'm both getting myself into the contradas from the 1, 2, 3, and 4 strikes, and then I'm getting myself back out of the contrada. The basic contrada is a strike 1 and a strike 2. In just a moment, you're going to see me switch over to the advanced contradas, which is using a strike 2 and 3, if I did it correctly, and using those as your way to get in and out. So if I remember correctly, and I need to watch another video on the advanced contradas, but if I did it correctly, you get into the advanced contradas on a broken 2, and then you strike 2 and 3. The 3 is actually an umbrella strike, so it looks a little bit different than the 3. So when you see that, don't think that I'm striking the 3 wrong. It does, well, the umbrella might be wrong or a little off, but it doesn't look like a regular 3 strike. And then I wasn't 100% solid on how to get out of the contrada, and I believe that I should have striked a broken 3, but I striked a broken 2. So definitely I need to go back over my notes after practicing today. Today was more about just feeling it out, taking a look at it, and seeing if I could even do the advanced contradas solo on some kind of a memory. This was a fun practice today. It also helped me take a little bit of a break from work and really get outside again. I've been a little bit late on these videos just because of how busy things have been, but what my intention is to get ahead of those and make sure that I am posting these videos timely, which means honestly, I'm probably going to be posting the next days, the night before. Or not posting, but recording the videos for the next day, the night before, to make sure that I can get these videos posted timely. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and be sure, if you haven't already, to like, subscribe, and share, and continue to support me the way that you have been. I really appreciate it, and hitting that like, subscribe, and share really does help me be able to continue to create these videos and create what you want to see. If there's any exercises or drills that you've enjoyed and that you would like to see me record again, please drop that in the comments, and we'll see you tomorrow.